Oh, honey, you thought Love and Hip Hop was messy. KB, that was the pre-show. 'Cause what just exploded across social media is the real main event. And Jim Jones, he's not just trending, he's trembling. In what might go down as the wildest meltdown in hip-hop couple history. Jim Jones was caught on camera allegedly putting his hands on longtime partner Chrissy Lampkin. Yes, Chrissy, the woman who's held him down through cheating rumors, financial chaos, and enough drama to fill 10 seasons. And now, he just may have thrown it all away in a matter of minutes, but here's the kicker. The footage is already viral. The internet is in flames, and insiders are whispering that this wasn't just a lover's spat. This was an all-out reputation-destroying implosion, and the way Jim reacted, it wasn't giving misunderstanding. It was giving guilt, unhinged and cornered. So buckle up, baby, 'cause we're diving deep into what really happened that night, who caught it on tape, and why Chrissy's silence might be the loudest move she's ever made. Is this the final nail in the Jones-Lampkin legacy? Or just the beginning of a scandal so big, even VH1 couldn't script it? Stay tuned. Well, look who's gone from Dipset to disrespect. Jim Jones, Harlem's very own rap royalty, fashion icon, and reality TV chaos magnet, just took a turn that even his wildest critics weren't ready for. Because baby, this isn't about music, it isn't about business, and it damn sure isn't about another failed mixtape. This is about what he did to Chrissy Lampkin. Yes, that Chrissy, in a room full of people with cameras rolling, reputations crumbling, and social media ready to eat him alive. And if you think this was just a heated argument, oh no, sweetheart. This was a full-blown scandal on steroids. It all started at an exclusive rooftop event in Lower Manhattan. It's the invite-only type of scene where champagne flows like water. Influencers pretend to be relevant, and every third person is secretly recording someone else's downfall. Jim and Chrissy strolled in looking like a united front, matching outfits, coordinated smirks, even a little hand-holding for the cameras. But behind those sunglasses and fake smiles, the tension was thick enough to slice with a diamond-encrusted butter knife. Now, here's where it gets messy. Sources. And when I say sources, I mean about 12 people who couldn't wait to DM the Shade Room, said Jim was already on edge. Word is, Chrissy has been asking too many questions lately. About what, you ask? Oh, honey, about her? The mysterious friend Jim's been texting, liking, and allegedly flying out to Miami on private jets that mysteriously never show up on his Instagram. Chrissy may have played cool at first, but don't get it twisted, she's not stupid. And that night, she wasn't playing the adored eye roll anymore. She was ready for answers. Eyewitnesses claim it all went downhill faster than Jim's last album sales. One second, they were toasting flutes of moat. The next, Chrissy was seen grabbing Jim's phone mid-convo. And baby, whatever was on that screen, it turned her face from glam to glare real fast. That's when Jim snatched the phone back, stood up, and boom, the yelling started. And it wasn't low-key. According to a source standing near the bar, Jim's voice cut through the room. It was like, "Why are you always trying to catch me slipping?" And Chrissy just stood there, not backing down. Security tried to pretend they didn't notice. You know how it is. You don't interrupt a celebrity meltdown unless someone starts swinging. And Jim, he was on the edge. He reportedly pointed a finger in Chrissy's face, voice getting louder by the second. Chrissy.com, but visibly shaken, told him, "We're not doing this here." But Jim didn't stop. He reached for her wrist, trying to pull her toward the exit. And that's when the crowd gasped. Somebody screamed, "Yo, chill." A waitress dropped her tray, and then bam, cue, Chrissy pulled away hard and shouted, "Don't touch me like that." At that moment, a man stepped between them, tall, sharp-dressed, and way too familiar with Chrissy. The room went silent. Who is this guy? One source whispered, "That ain't no bodyguard." That's him, the dude Jim's been paranoid about. And just like that, the scene exploded into chaos. Jim shoved the guy, drinks spilled. Security rushed in, and just as fast as it began, someone hit record. Baby, the footage was already flying through group chats before Jim was. Even dragged to the elevator. Chrissy, she stayed behind. Her eyes red, hands shaking, surrounded by whispers and camera flashes. The man who stepped in, still there, still watching her. And oh honey, that moment, that pause, it said everything Jim didn't want the world to see. And just like that, the glitz, the glamour. The Instagram perfect illusion shattered like cheap glass in a Harlem barbershop. Jim Jones wasn't leaving that rooftop event in style. He was getting dragged out, red-faced and barking at security like a man who just watched his whole empire crumble in real time. And Chrissy, honey, she stayed seated like a queen who knew exactly what she was about to do next. But while Jim was outside threatening lawsuits and demanding respect, someone inside the venue was already uploading the footage straight to TikTok. The caption was simple but deadly. Jim Jones puts hands on Chrissy at NYC rooftop. This man is done. In less than an hour, it was viral. Twitter caught the scent and pounced. Instagram stories lit up. And just like that, Jim's carefully crafted image was on fire, and not in a good way. But while the internet was flaming him for filth, another unexpected name was on everyone's lips. The mystery man who stepped in. Tall, well-dressed, and looking like he walked straight off a GQ cover shoot. He didn't just intervene, he took control of the entire moment like it was his job. And sources quickly identified him as Marcus, a Harlem real estate developer who's been quietly orbiting Chrissy's life for months. Charity events, business panels, even a cozy brunch spot in Soho. He's been there. And now, after the footage from last night, fans are convinced this man isn't just a friend. The way he stood between Chrissy and Jim, that wasn't bodyguard energy. That was, I've been waiting for you to mess up one more time energy. Back inside the club, as Jim yelled and Chrissy refused to budge. Witnesses say she looked at Marcus and said just 2 words, "Thank you." No drama. No tears. Just calm power. The kind of power that comes from being done. And guess who saw it? Jim. He turned around as the elevator doors were closing and locked eyes with Chrissy and Marcus. And one eyewitness said Jim looked like he saw the end of his career in real time. By the time the sun came up, hashtags like Protect Chrissy and Jim Jones Exposed were trending. Twitter users were relentless. He's been embarrassing her since cable TV was static. Let her go. Chrissy gave this man 20 years and a storyline. Marcus, take her to Italy immediately. Even celebs started speaking out. Tamar Braxton reposted the video and captioned it, "When a woman finally stops begging you to act right, she lets a real man step in." Cardi B dropped a popcorn emoji and the words, "About time." Translation? This wasn't just gossip, it was a cultural moment. So, what did Jim do next? Did he reflect? Apologize? Issue a heartfelt statement? Of course not. He did what every guilty man with Wi-Fi does, hopped on Instagram Live for 6 cringy, chaotic minutes. He ranted about setups, haters, and people trying to destroy black men. Not once did he mention Chrissy. Not once did he say sorry. Just unfiltered damage control that backfired instantly. Meanwhile, Chrissy didn't say a word. No interviews, no comments, just one Instagram story with white text on a black background that said, "Energy doesn't lie." But the real jaw-dropper came next. Sources close to Chrissy confirmed she spent the following morning at the office of a celebrity divorce attorney known for turning bad men into broke exes. And let me tell you, when Chrissy moves in silence, it's because she's about to make noise that'll be heard across the industry. And if you think that's messy, baby, you haven't seen anything yet. Oh, honey. If you thought Jim Jones getting dragged out of that rooftop lounge was the low point, buckle up. Because what happened next? It wasn't just messy, it was a full-on celebrity disaster movie with no PR team in sight. Less than 24 hours after the footage of Jim Grabbing Chrissy's wrist went viral, and Marcus stepped in like some Harlem version of Captain Saver, the side chick. Yes, the mystery woman from the text messages decided it was her moment to shine. Not only did she confirm her identity by posting a picture of herself sipping white wine with the caption, "I told y'all he wasn't loyal," but she also went live. Baby, she didn't whisper. She screamed. With the nerve of someone who's watched too much Zeus Network, she looked straight into the camera and said, "I'm not here to expose Jim. I'm here to let Chrissy know her man was mine." Excuse me, the internet lost its mind. Thousands tuned in, dropping popcorn emojis and fire symbols while the woman, now identified as Shayla from Atlanta, spilled everything. The hotel rooms, the wire transfers, the "don't post me, but I'll fly you out" DMs, and even a voicemail where Jim allegedly called Chrissy dead weight. Phew! Just when we thought it couldn't get any more disrespectful, Shayla pulled out the receipts. Literal screenshots of flirty messages, travel itineraries, and even a selfie of Jim asleep in what looked like a hotel bed with her toes in the frame. And if you think that detail's too specific to be made up, welcome to 2025. Baby, where side chicks archive like the FBI, fans were livid. Chrissy's name shot up, trending again, this time with people saying, "Chrissy, call the lawyer now, not toes in the picture." And that man ain't even worth a subway swipe. But guess what? Chrissy didn't flinch. She posted nothing, not a single emoji, 'cause she was too busy. According to insiders, meeting with her attorney again, this time to review property documents. Word on the street is Chrissy's name is tied to not just the home they share, but two of Jim's side hustles, including that sneaker collab he bragged about last year. And baby, if Chrissy walks, Jim isn't just losing a woman, he's losing his foundation. But wait, it gets worse. Jim, like the self-destructive king he's become, went out again the very next night. And guess who he was spotted with? Okay, that's right, Shayla. Bold as ever, arm in arm, walking out of a Midtown steakhouse like nothing happened. TMZ caught it. The Shade Room reposted it, Twitter roasted it, and the comments, unforgiving. This man is allergic to loyalty. He's trying to break a world record for public disrespect. And my personal favorite, Chrissy held him down and he held her wrist. Oop. Meanwhile, Marcus, remember him, has been silent. But sources say he's been at Chrissy's side this entire time. And let's be honest, the people have already made their decision. Team Chrissy and Marcus is the couple we didn't know we needed. Jim's label is reportedly panicking. His sneaker deal is being reevaluated. And one of his sponsors just dropped a statement saying they do not condone abusive or disrespectful behavior in any form. Translation: he's losing the bag. Industry insiders claim Jim's reality TV contract is now on ice, with producers afraid to touch him until this scandal dies down. And let's be real, this drama ain't going anywhere. As for Chrissy, insiders say she's planning something major, not just a breakup, but a full-on rebrand, a new podcast, a women's empowerment line, a documentary. Whatever it is, she's about to flip this pain into power. And Jim, well, still spiraling. Paparazzi caught him outside his apartment last night, hoodie on, bottle in hand, yelling into his phone. The audio's fuzzy, but one line came through clear. "Tell her she's not taking my house." Oh baby, she already did. And if you think this saga ends here, think again, because Chrissy's silence, that's not surrender, that's strategy. And when she speaks, the entire industry is going to feel it. So now the real question is, has Jim Jones officially lost it all? Or is there still time to clean up the mess? Should Chrissy finally walk away for good, or give him one last chance? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for the next explosive update, cause baby, this drama's just getting started.